Hello, one and all, and welcome to the Rare Air MLB All-Star Game pregame show. I'm your host, Luke Jackson, alongside my co-host, Harris Hicks and Peyton. Today, guys, we got a great game coming up. Guys, who are some players to watch in this year's MLB All-Star Game?
I'm a big fan of Braves pitcher Mike Fultonevich. He's going to be very important for them back half of their season. Not great pitching for a good young team with a lot of hot bats and a lot of really good fielding players. Pitching's got to be there. Mike Fulte can ride some momentum for the National League tonight, get something going. Could be a big part of their rotation. Their ace. It's going to be huge for the Braves to get him going.
Okay.
And why not the best player in baseball, Mike Trout, who's batting, I think, a solid .315 and is top 5 in the league in home runs and RBIs. He's going to be a huge part for the outfielders in the AL.
And guys, going into every All-Star Game, there's always a list and a myriad of players that people would call snubs. Who are some MLB players that you would call snubs in this year's All-Star Game?
Well, it's harder now because there have been replacements, guys like Kluber and Trout because they pitched recently. But before that happened, the fact that Blake Snell was not in the All-Star Game was absolutely ridiculous. One of the top aces in the league to this year, one of the best left-handed pitchers. Tons of strikeouts for him, above his average number. Used to be a high walks guy who would just get guys grounded to contact. This year he's been good with the strikeouts. One of the top wins getters in the league. It was ridiculous he didn't make the first voting round. And the fact that he's actually being represented is good and all, but he should have been in without a doubt.
And you, Harris?
And Peyton actually stole mine. Blake Snell was mine. But the fact that Whit Merrifield wasn't the Royals representative was just absolutely pathetic and stupid. I don't know who the Royals representative was, and I don't really know.
Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez. Okay, Salvador Perez isn't as bad, but Whit Merrifield, without a doubt, should have been the Royals representative. That is a snub.
And guys, the MLB All-Star Game, unlike any other All-Star Game, actually means something to the players and to the outcome of the MLB season. Obviously, people win the home field advantage in the World Series. So, what's the all-important question? Who's going to win this All-Star Game and capture the home field advantage in the World Series?
Well, I do think it'll probably be the National League. Lots of guys from the Braves on that roster. They've been hot. Lots of guys from the Nationals, Phillies. I think it all comes down to pitching, though. I think the better pitching without Kluber lies in the National League.
Okay.
And I'm going to take the AL. They have the two best teams in baseball, and the Yankees and Red Sox. Also, the outfielders in the AL, as I mentioned, with Trout and Judge. It's just too strong for the NL to manage with.
Okay, split decision there. We're going to wrap things up here as we go to game time. I'm your host, Luke Jackson, alongside Harris Hicks and Peyton. We'll see you next time.